This is ECOC TV with Joachim Peerlings of Keysight. Joachim, you've got a fantastic stand here. There's been lots of debate, lots of issues this week. What for you have been some of the key trends?
There are a lot of activities around the data center build-out, data center architectures, but also transceivers for intra-data center connections and inter-building interconnections. 100 gig has been underway for a couple of times now, and we see a strong push towards getting cost reduced and also power consumption and size down 400 gig data center transceivers. And also we see more onboard optics in addition to the pluggable formats. On the 400 gig Ethernet side, it's a little bit more diverse picture. The Ethernet Alliance alone has 8 different optical proposals on how to implement 400 gigabit Ethernet, and our customers are working on a mix of different baud rates, 28 gig, 58 gig a baud, and also different number of wavelengths, fibers, and modulation schemes, NRZ, pulse amplitude modulation, and also discrete multitone. And we definitely see a further shift of from multi-mode fibers to single-mode fibers in data centers.
Yeah, I mean, it's all happening. They're also talking a lot here about long-haul, metro. What's your view on that?
Yes. So on the long-haul and metro side, we have seen 100 gig coherent deployments for a number of years now, and the OIF CFP2 analog coherent optic implementation agreement has made another push towards reducing power consumption, size, and cost on the coherent side as well. Then on the 400 gig coherent side, it's similar diverse as what we see in the data centers. Our customers are working on different modulation formats, QPSK all the way up to QAM64, and also different baud rates from 32 gigabaud up to 64 gigabaud. And then of course some customers working on more exotic implementations for 400 gig coherent transmission.
And are you reflecting that on some of the products that you have here?
Absolutely, we have quite a number of new introductions here at ECOC. You could say we saved it all for ECOC this year. It's a great show, we're very busy here, and we have actually added the industry's fastest arbitrary waveform generator to our modular portfolio. It's a 92 gigasample, 32 gigahertz analog bandwidth arbitrary waveform generator. And it's not only the fastest arbitrary waveform generator in the market, it also can contain up to 4 channels in a single AXIE module and can be scaled up to 16 channels in a single frame. And we demonstrate this here in a complete stimulus response solution for PAM4 with the sampling scopes, and on the coherent side we demonstrate this with our real-time scopes. Then we have added a real-time mode to our 65 gigasample arbitrary waveform generator, and this is a 2 terabit per second processing engine inside the AWG that in real time can calculate waveforms. So that completely eliminates the read-download time for waveforms, and customers can test up to 100 times faster, and they can also do some of the testing with almost unlimited playtime that they could not do before. And we show this here together with our 63 gigahertz optical modulation analyzer. Then we have added a modular 32 gigabit bit error ratio tester, and that we have added to our M8000 high-speed communication test platform. And we demonstrate this here in a 100G based LR4 transceiver stressed eye test together with tunable lasers and the sampling scopes. And we have done an automation software that completely automates the stress generation, and that takes hours out of the test time of a really complex test. And then last but not least, we have introduced a couple of models for our new tunable laser. We have introduced our flagship tunable laser back in March with a complete new design of the laser cavities, the wavelength reference unit, and now the new models, our basic line and value line, are completely leveraging that design but come at a much more economic price point. And with the improvement of the serviceability, customers can now use the tunable lasers all the way from research and development down to manufacturing and get up to a 10 times productivity improvement. So lots of products at the show here from Keysight.
Absolutely. Well, I'm very glad you kept them all back for ECOC.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.